You clicked on this video because your workouts suck. You don't have the energy, you don't have the drive, you're not in the right headspace, and maybe you're getting 10 minutes in and you're running out of gas in the tank. Why? Two things: nutrition and your pre workout routine. So, the number one thing with your nutrition that you need to focus on is timing. Timing is extremely, extremely important because obviously we want to be within the pre workout window. The pre workout window that we are going to focus on is between 1 and 2 hours from the start of your workout. So if you're going to work out at 4 p.m., that means our window is from 2 to 3 p.m. to eat. Now, what are we actually going to eat? Number one thing for pre workout nutrition is carbs. Carbs are going to be our immediate fuel source when we work out. For intense exercise, the body is going to use carbs within the muscles, known as glycogen. When you eat carbs before a workout, you're topping off your muscle glycogen stores, meaning you're going to have more energy to drive hard workouts in the gym. Next is going to be protein. When you eat carbs, your body is going to produce insulin, which is essentially an Uber driver for nutrients to go around your body. Now, when you eat carbs with protein, the Uber driver has passengers. The passengers are amino acids. Your body utilizes the amino acids in the protein and it puts it into the muscle using insulin. And then during your workout, your muscles are not going to be starved of amino acids, which would reduce the rate of catabolism. Next, lastly, fats. Fats are extremely important, but often misunderstood with pre-workout nutrition. This is because people either completely overdo it on fats or they do zero fats. There's a healthy middle ground, and I'll give you the optimal macronutrient composition in just a minute. Now, why do we need fats pre-workout? Having fats pre-workout is going to slow down the digestion time of the other foods, which is going to provide a more sustained release of energy. So if you're working out for more than an hour, then you're going to have energy for the entire workout. Now, what really I have noticed when I started adding fats into my pre-workout is I stopped getting so lightheaded. I would go hypoglycemic in the gym, which is where you have really low blood sugar. And this is because my nutrients were digesting so fast because I had zero fats within my pre-workout nutrition that I was going low blood sugar. I was getting hypoglycemic and I was getting extremely lightheaded, and my workouts would suffer because of it. Now, what is the optimal macronutrient split? Carbs. We want about 40 to 100 grams. That's a pretty wide range, and it all depends on your body weight. If you're a really big guy, I would suggest going with more carbs. Now, if you're a lot smaller, your stomach's going to be smaller as well. So you don't want to bog down your digestive system too much with too much food before the workout, because you don't want to go into the workout feeling sick. Now, protein. I always keep this right at about 20 to 30 grams. This is the sweet spot. Again, you don't want to bog down your digestive system. But you do want to give it enough protein and amino acids so that your muscles are not suffering during your workouts. Protein is also going to keep you full, and 20 to 30 grams is a healthy middle ground to where you're not going to be stuffed, but you're not going to be starving. Now, fats. We went right around 10 grams. Any less, and you start to run the risk of going hypoglycemic. If you're working out hard enough, which you should be working out intensely, you're going to need at least 10 grams of fat. 10 to 15 or even 10 up to 20 grams of fat in that pre-workout window of 1 to 2 hours is going to be ideal for slowing down the digestive system just enough to where you have a sustained release of energy, but not bogging down your digestive system too much. Again, we don't want too much fuel. It's going to slow us down. And we don't want all of our blood to be in our digestive system. We want it to be in our muscles when we're working out. Next, pre-workout routine. Again, the number one thing here is timing. Now, what do I mean by timing with the routine? The timing of your workouts matters. Not if you go at 6 p.m. versus 6 a.m., but it matters if you are consistent with the timing. Your body wants to build a habit of going to the gym at the exact same time every single day. When you choose to go at 6 a.m. every single day, and then one day you go at 6 p.m., your body is going to not know what to think. Your mind is not going to be prepared to go into the workout. It's why when you first start working out, it's tough to get truly motivated because you haven't built the habit of getting yourself worked up enough to go work out intensely at that specific time slot. Now, we want to be doing the workouts at around the exact same time every single day. Now, the exception that I have here is weekends. It can be sort of tough sometimes on weekends, depending on your plans to get workouts in. Now, some workarounds we could have for that is always working out in the mornings. We could always work out at 6 a.m., typically on the weekends. If you're not hungover from the night before, you can wake up at 6 a.m. It sucks, but you could do it. Now, number 2 with the routine is music. Now, what do I mean by music? Don't go into the gym listening to jazz unless jazz is really what gets you fired up. You want music that is going to elevate your heart rate. It's going to get your mind racing. It's going to get you excited to go into the gym. Do not listen to calm music on your drive to the gym. You want to listen to something that gets your heart rate up, that gets you going, that spikes your will to go and train hard. And typically, I've found that it's best to listen to the same types of music every single time you go to the gym. Again, you want to build the habit that when this music comes on and at this specific time frame, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to work out extremely hard, and you're going to build some big ass muscles. Now, lastly, with the routine, we want to be prepared. Now, what does being prepared mean for your routine? If you are an office worker or you're going to school and you go to the gym right after you get off work, you're going to want to have everything on the nutrition side and on the routine side ready for you. You're going to want to pack a pre-workout meal. For me, this is what I have for pre-workout pretty much every single day. I have 6 ounces of Greek yogurt. I have a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then a mixture of fruit, whatever I'm feeling that day. Bananas, frozen fruit, strawberries, any kind of that. Now, some days I will throw a scoop of protein in with that Greek yogurt, just if I'm feeling a little bit hungry and I want some more protein. Or I'll even go up to 12 ounces of Greek yogurt because that will put me right around 20 to 30 grams of protein. So, also with being prepared, you're going to want your workout clothes. If you're having to drive home from the gym just to get clothes, you're wasting time and you're giving yourself the opportunity to not only skip the gym, but now you're throwing off your workout timing. You're wasting time and you're going to build a negative experience with working out because you're wasting more time and you're spending more time doing something that you probably already didn't want to do in the first place. So to put all of this together, our nutrition, we need to focus on timing. 1 to 2 hours before your workout, you should be having 40 to 100 grams of carbs, 20 to 30 grams of protein, and about 10 grams of fat. With your routine, you should always work out at around the same time every single day. You should listen to the same music and the music that gets you pumped up and hyped and ready for the gym. And lastly, we want to be prepared. Pack your pre-workout snack, pack your workout clothes, and put it all in the gym bag. Make it easy for yourself. The easier you can make it for yourself to go in and work out extremely hard and get the results that you want and get jacked, the better. Thanks for watching.